Hello, this is Tamika, a new me 1109, and this is, I believe, week 22 for me, post-op from Lapband surgery. I had my surgery November 9th, and today is April 15th. Today is my son's birthday. He turned 20. So I took him and his girlfriend out for lunch, and I have an interesting story about that, and I'll come back to it. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I made earlier this week that showed what I've been eating on a daily basis. I did start using sparkpeople.com at some point to keep up with the calories and actually really enjoyed it. I know Angel at some point asked me if I count calories, and I said no. I just sort of try to keep up with what I'm eating, and I try to keep myself in between 800 and 1200 calories. And surprisingly, I have been, when I actually took the time out and the effort to count calories, just in case you guys are wanting to know, based on, a picture of this food, how many calories is that actually. So when I took the time out, my gosh, my dog is choking. When I took the time out to actually count the calories, I was surprised and happy with the fact that I was keeping close to the calorie count that I'm trying to keep myself in. So that's one thing. I hope you enjoyed that, and I actually had fun at some point. One key point is, like, by day 3, I said that I had those beans, and for whatever reason, they weren't agreeing with me, and I decided to give my stoma a rest. I could feel that it was irritated. I could tell, like, every time I tried to eat, when I tried to eat dinner, I was just very irritated. And so I've learned throughout this journey that when that happens, I need to give my stomach a rest. So yesterday, I just did liquids. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I do want to talk about the fact that I have been wanting body effects. Bobo's mama and Bandit Wendy have been talking about body effects. And when I did the search to find somebody who actually sells it locally, there's a place right up the street from me. And so I stopped by today. And right next to the body effects was this. It's called Define 8. And so what the person was telling me was that, and I got watermelon flavor. He said that he actually liked the taste of this better. And he gave me a little background story. The person who actually started off making this Define 8 in the very beginning, because this came out before Body Effects, one of the guys left and he branched out, and he's actually the person who started Body Effects. So a lot of the same ingredients are in here, a lot of the same sort of flavor and things like that. And so he said, for the most part, he liked this. So what he did was he went and he mixed some of this up for me, and he mixed up some of the Body Effects. And I tasted it, and I did like this a little bit better. When I compared this to the Body Effects tasted a little bit more medicinal. So I went with this, and this was on sale. So it worked out. And what I was trying to explain to him was, I'm in search for energy. I need energy. I want so desperately to go to the gym. But I am at this point right now where I have very little energy. Tons of fatigue, tired all the time. I'm looking at the clock like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, when is my work day going to be over? And I think it has a lot to do with MS. So I'm trying to, push through that. And so I said, I need help. I wanted the Body Effects again, walked away with this. I'm not concerned about the appetite control. And I said, I have my built-in appetite control. I have Tallulah, my Lapband. So I don't really care about that. But I really need something, and I don't care about the burn the fat part. I'm not taking this for that purpose. I'm taking this for energy. So he suggested that I start off with half a scoop and work my way up, and that it does really give you a lot of energy. So I will try this out, and I will get back to you guys and let you know how it works. And hopefully I can get this body in the gym. I really, really desperately want to do that, guys. I started off too soon. Started off trying to do C to 5K too soon. It was maybe 3 weeks post-op or so, and my surgeon ended up telling me back off because I was causing some port pain. And so I had to back off, and once I backed off, couldn't figure out how to back on. And so, you know, throughout this journey, I've not been an exercise person that much. You know, I do some walking with Leslie every now and then. I would do my shopping and stuff like that where I drive, you know, run around crazy, and I would count that as my movement for the day. But go to the gym on a regular basis has not been me. Now that I have this, I need to figure this body out because I've lost the 80 some pounds now, and I need to figure out how to start tightening this stuff up. Hope it's not too late, but I need a little pep. So we'll see how this product works for me, and again, I'll let you guys know. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, back to the restaurant, back to lunch. So let me tell you, one of my favorite things, I love Mexican food, but one of my favorite things, tortillas and salsa. And why that can go down with no problem is besides me. I mean, I can sit there and eat almost a bucket at Chili's of tortilla chips and salsa, and can't eat the beans the other day. So that's like one of those things where you can't really explain it with your band. So I go to Chili's today, and I'm just with those. And those chips, have you ever noticed they're thinner? And so it's just like they're so delicate and good. Anyway, I overdid it. And so I said I was gonna get some ribs, and got some black beans. One bite into the rib on top of those tortilla chips, I knew that I had myself a problem. So on the way out, I had to stop. Had a little PB action going on. Had to go to the bathroom, and thought that I dealt with it. But what happened was, when I ended up going into the muscle place, I don't even remember the name of it, to get this stuff, he made some of both. He made some of the what is this? The Define 8. He mixed some up for me, and he mixed up some of the Body Effects. Remember I said that. And remember that whole thing of when you're full and you're putting liquid on top of that, it's sort of, you know, as See Me Go says, it's you're pouring water into into a stopped up pipe. What happens? It just overflows. I tell you, I couldn't give him that money and get out of the store fast enough. Again, my son and his girlfriend were with me, and I was like, you know what? She's going to see me throw up. I mean, there's no way, I'm sorry, bring up some PB, because there's a difference. I'm not throwing up. I'm not bringing up food. I'm only bringing up the slimy stuff. And I have tried to explain that to some friends. And the other day, I was like, maybe I should show them. In the middle of like a PB episode, maybe I should show them what it is. It's not food. It is just this slimy stuff that that your body creates because there's too much food in your pouch. It's trying to go down. You're trying to put more on top of it, so your body is trying to say no, no, no. And so that slime is created, and then, you know, where does it go? It comes up. And so for PB'ing, for me, I'm not throwing up. And so if I say throw up, I'm sorry. I'm not meaning that, because I'm not bringing up food. I'm just bringing up that slimy stuff. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't get out of there fast enough. As soon as I got to the car, I'm looking around like, where can I do this? Where can I do this? I got in the car, put my head over to the side. And I'm like, sorry, Michelle, I'm so sorry. But I ate too much. And this is what happens, and I'm trying to explain what a PB is and all that. So that's one of the things of having a band and being out at a restaurant, really needing to be mindful. When I'm home, I'm measuring everything that I eat. When I'm out, you know, those chips and salsa, it's one of the things that I love. And so, you know, again, I went overboard. Had I stopped with the chips and salsa, I'd have been okay, but trying to put some protein on top of it, it just became too much. So, you know, it's one of those things. Anyway, I have just been a chatterbox today. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm thinking about actually starting a challenge to get ready for summer. We'll see. So I think quite a few people are doing other challenges. So I don't know if there's would be enough people to actually do it, and we all have fun. So let me know what you think about a challenge to get ready for summer, and I would be more than willing and very happy about hosting that. So I'll see you guys next week. Alrighty, bye-bye.